Hey guys, how's it going? It's Justin here from Simplified Investing. In this video, as you can tell by the title, I want to cover a trading strategy that you guys can use to become profitable and start making money consistently each and every day. Again, this will be a scalping strategy that I use every day. It's one of several strategies that I use. Again, I can't stress this enough. You need to have more than simply just one trading strategy. There are several that I use. This happens just to be one of them. Really what this one is going to be is called a strength/gap play, and this is one that I use quite often, and I will walk through examples. And also there's 8 steps to this. I will, at the end of the video, share these 8 steps in a Word format so then you can see them in real time. And as I'm talking through them, I will walk through an example here on Snapchat here on Friday, and then at the end I will show you guys with Word what the strategy actually is in Word so you can see that. Again, quick update on the market. Clearly a sell-off here. Don't panic when you do see these sell-offs. They are going to be natural. They do happen. It is a part of trading. So getting started, before I get started, I should say, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. And then if you could check out our team at simplified-investing.com, we would love to have you guys get on board. So again, starting off, this will be a strategy that you guys can use for scalping. Before I get started, one thing I mentioned too, scalping, you have to be consistent. And to find consistency, you have to know when to take losses. Before I get into this and preface this, you have to be comfortable with facing losses and not winning every single part of the trading. I found this strategy right here to work about 75% of the time, so that is something to consider. With that being said, that means 3 out of 4 are losers, and you could still not be profitable if you don't know how to cut losses short, right? You could also win 50% of the time and still be profitable if you are able to cut your losses short and let your winners run. So the first thing, step number 1, watch for stocks moving on volume and strength pre-market. I typically look for news or price target increases or things of that nature. If you are going to be on Thinkorswim, all you have to do is hit live news here. What do I look for? Which time frame? I typically look at the 3-year week and the 1-year 1 day. Wait, where's this trending? Are we moving on volume? Are we moving on strength? Snapchat, check number 1. Right here, look at all this volume, look at this strength, look at this gap up, hence the name stock, or it's called a strength and gap play. This is the strategy, the name that I use for it, strength and gap play. Again, pushing up here, Snapchat passes this. Watch open for higher highs, 5-minute chart with volume stronger in the previous and pre-market. So we want to see stronger volume here. Again, you can see on Friday we had that very strong volume day versus Thursday here. So I watch for volume. I want to see volume here and watch for higher highs, right? So this, I'll be running through this example here on Friday, Higher highs, perfect example. See these higher highs here? Clear to find uptrend here, still in an uptrend here before we consolidate here. So you want to watch volume strong here, again, strongest to the upside versus this consolidation candle here, right? Look at this volume on this consolidation candle. These green ones with the strong bullish price action are going to be indicating the most volume. So again, also number 3, watch price action strength. What do you know with these price action candles, right? These are going to be strong bullish candles, right? And in an uptrend, you will see red pullback candles, right? But you want to see consolidation candles. So here's a consolidation candle, consolidation, consolidation. How do you know you break the trend? You look for strong action to the downside. So where's the strong action on the downside? We finally see this bearish engulfing, which is not a consolidation candle here at 10:15, actually at 10:20 here on Snapchat. So again, all these in an uptrend are going to be consolidation candles, right? Not huge red candles here at all. And then we get this push up here, and then we get that bearish engulfing, indicating a break of that trend. And then you can see we start trend lining sideways here. So again, when you are entering on open, or one thing I look for scalping on open, watch the direction of the VWAP too. Again, I always look for either upward or downward pointing VWAP. I try not to scalp anything just trending to the side. It's consolidating. It's not in a big range. So I watch for things and play the trend. So clearly uptrending here. And again, also one thing I must mention, this also plays for the downside. So this is an example of playing it to the upside. If you reverse this roll to the downside, you can play the exact same thing, and it's something that I actually do. So again, watch direction of the VWAP here. We want to see an upward pointing VWAP. We want to see that test here and hold. We want to see this uptrend also. So again, watch buyers and volume come in at the VWAP test. So again, this goes into this. You want to see buyers holding this VWAP. You might retest it like we've retested here, but we are holding that on an uptrend here, indicating that strong uptrend here that we are seeing here. Then you can enter. I typically watch an entry on a pullback. So in this uptrend, watch for that consolidation pullback. Instead of just chasing the strong green, wait for that consolidation, then enter. So once you do enter, you have a few options. So where do you want to set your price targets? What I've noticed is a good area of region is going to be with this upward trending one, for example. Set your stop loss on a break below of the middle VWAP. Not a price action. Oh, the price point hit for 1 second below that. Wait for confirmation on the 5-day, 5-minute is what I use. You can use any chart time frame that you want. But again, wait for confirmation. Don't just I'm going to stop out because it breaks below this line, right? Wait for that confirmation, stop loss below. Now, what's your target price? Your target price can either be a monetary value in your option change price, in that you could use, say, I want to use 10% and take profits, which is just fine. You can take 10% profits, whatever you might do, leave runners, it's all up to you. Or you could play it with a resistance level, right? So we have this resistance up here. Hey, I want to wait for 41.89 resistance. What I typically do is going to enter and look for typically 10 to 15% in the underlying, take profit, and then leave runners. You don't have to always sell all of them at the same time, and that goes with the same thing with buying. I typically see a lot of people that join thinking that they have to buy 8 out of 8 contracts, for example, that they want to enter all at once. You could enter right here. You could enter 4 light, wait for confirmation, we confirm here, and then enter 4 more, right? You don't have to enter all into one spot. You can also enter into multiple positions at the same time. So you can enter now, you can enter later, you can enter when it confirms, whatever you are comfortable with. But again, don't have that mindset that you can only enter or sell once. I typically take runners and leave them for whatever price target I'm leaving, or whatever price target I'm aiming for, whether it's a resistance, whether it's slowing down in the price action, whether the momentum's slowing down, we have this doji reversal, then sell off, whatever it might be. As long as you have a defined plan before you get into it, that is going to be the biggest thing that you can do with this strategy. Again, I found it to be a very successful strategy, but when you guys do face losses and something breaks your stop loss, for example, you have to know when to close. I see this too many times of, oh, I'm still in this position, I'm just holding. I always pretty sure our members never hold with hope. It will never end up the way that you want it to. May you get lucky once or twice, of course, but always wait for confirmation. Map out your plan and map out your strategy with important price target levels for, hey, I'm going to take profit here, I want to stop out here, and you'll greatly increase your consistency. Again, I see way too many people entering into a trade just to trade. I ask them, what's your strategy? They don't have a strategy. You need to have something that you'll consistently use and backtest it. For you guys that don't know this on-demand feature, you can go back and play any day that you want on the market, backtest your strategy and see what this works. I've done this several times. I've done this for a year now, backtesting the strategy. I've found that it works. That's what I trade every day. It's one of several that I use, but I thought I'd share it with you guys as it is a very, very successful trading setup. And again, I can't stress this enough. I know I've said it before. You have to cut losses as you see them if it doesn't work out in your manner. Not every trade is going to go your way. There's traders coming in thinking, oh, I'm just going to make money. I'm going to make money. It's not realistic, right? You're going to face losses. I face losses all the time when I'm trading. There's no way to go around it. The thing is to cut your losses. Again, this typically has about a 75% accuracy rate, but you can still lose money if you trade this strategy and you don't follow the proper stop loss, or you just let your losers just run, right? So learn how to take losses. Become emotionally accepted with the fact that you will take losses, and don't be so emotionally attached to your trades. In that I've seen people monitoring this position every single tick, every single second, right? You're going to mess with your emotions if you are watching this every single second and you are not chasing this play. So again, guys, I can't stress this enough. Again, cut losses as you see them. You will not win every part of the trade, but this is a profitable trading strategy if you do follow along with what I've just mentioned. Again, I mentioned that I would show you this in words, so here it is right here. If we do zoom this out here, if you guys want to pause this video right here, one example, strength gap play. This is the 8 steps here. And then again, with that being said, that wraps up this video. The strategy, one of the strategies that I use, something that I've found to work very well recently. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. And again, if you liked this video, if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And then also, if you are interested in getting our daily alerts, our course to teach you more examples like this, check out simplified-investing.com, and we would love to have you guys on board. That wraps everything up. I hope you guys have a great day and another great day trading with the team. Thank you.